You think yawning means you're tired, but here's the thing. Neuroscientists still don't fully understand why we do it. And the real reason? It's not about oxygen. It's not about being bored, and it's definitely contagious for a reason that has nothing to do with fatigue.
Today, we're pulling back the curtain on one of your body's most involuntary acts. In the next few minutes, you'll learn why yawning is actually a sophisticated thermostat for your brain, what it reveals about empathy, and why it's been baked into our biology for millions of years.
First, let's kill the oxygen myth right now. You've heard it 1,000 times. You yawn because your body needs oxygen. Brain cells are screaming for air. But that's almost completely wrong. If it were true, you'd yawn way more after exercise, when your oxygen demand actually spikes. Instead, you yawn during meetings. You yawn on the couch. You yawn when you're bored or tired.
So what's actually happening? When you yawn, you're stretching your jaw, your facial muscles, and your neck. This contraction does something subtle but profound. It increases blood flow to your head and raises your brain temperature by about 0.5 degrees Celsius. Your brain is, essentially, self-regulating its own thermostat.
This happens at predictable times. When your brain temperature dips, like in the late afternoon or when you're about to focus hard on something, you yawn. It's a biological reset button. Your brain is saying, I need to cool down or warm up to optimal levels. Yawning is essentially your nervous system taking your brain's temperature and adjusting it.
Now here's where it gets weird. Contagious yawning. You see someone yawn and suddenly you're yawning. There's no oxygen deprivation happening in the room. There's no shared fatigue. So why does it spread like a social virus? Because it's linked to empathy and social bonding. When you catch someone's yawn, your brain's mirror neuron system activates. You're literally synchronizing with them.
In fact, yawning isn't new. It's ancient. Fetuses yawn in the womb. Every mammal we've observed, from whales to rats, yawns. Some reptiles do too. This suggests yawning isn't some side effect of mammalian consciousness. It's a core function that's been preserved through hundreds of millions of years.
The fact that we still don't fully understand why suggests it's doing something fundamental. Thermoregulation is part of it. Social synchrony is part of it. But there's more. Maybe something about arousal, alertness, or even jaw and facial muscle maintenance. Neuroscientists are still piecing it together. Here's a bonus. Yawning is contagious, even across species boundaries in some cases. Dogs catch yawns from humans they're bonded with. It suggests the social connection runs deeper than just brain chemistry. It's embodied, almost physical. Your yawn can literally trigger a neurological cascade in another being's brain. One of the most ordinary things your body does, something you've done thousands of times without a second thought, and scientists still can't fully agree on why. Maybe that's the real lesson here. The universe's deepest mysteries aren't always out in space. Sometimes they're hiding behind your hand. Subscribe. New science every week.